What's up, YouTube? It's Elite Access Sports Manager back. I'm John Pedrick, and with us we got David Jones. What's up, guys?
What's going on, kids? How we doing today?
All right, we want to appreciate and let everyone know. Thanks for checking out our channel. Sticking with us. We've got a lot of things planned for this channel. Um, just give you a real quick insight for those of you who haven't watched our first video. We are sports agents with Elite Access Sports Management. So we go ahead, we negotiate contracts, represent athletes in the professional field. So that's what we do. We'll actually have some of our clients, athletes on the show here moving forward. I do want to thank before we get into talking sports because that's what we're going to do. Big news is today the NFL schedule is going to be released. That's something that me and David are extremely looking forward to. As well, we got to talk hockey playoffs and yeah, basketball playoffs out there. So most of our channel is going to go ahead and be about us talking sports. We also do have a radio show on bgradio.com called Sports Talk with Elite Access Sports Management. Guys, check it out. It's an awesome show. It's every Saturday from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where again we break down the week's events, top stories, stuff like that, kind of like what we'll be doing on here. Do want to thank our sponsors. You got Poker Bunny Express, sponsor of us. You've got Alter Ego Productions, QB Elite Model and Talent, and our biggest one is Art Infinitum. Guys, you got to check out the artist. His name's Sebastian Ciso. He makes some really, really awesome sportswear, swimwear, hoodies. Uh, Check out his website, guys. It's artinfinitum.com. I'm going to spell that out for you. ARTINFITUM. So artinfinitum.com. Check that out because I'm telling you, they've got some really cool hoodies over there. I've got a couple. So check it out. But we're going to go ahead and let's get into some sports talk, Dave. NFL schedule. What are you looking forward to most? Because you're a Giants fan.
That's right.
Who don't know, me, I'm a diehard Miami Dolphins fan. So.
Well, what kind of sticks out to my head that I've been checking out, excuse me, is that I didn't realize Tom Brady's going to be one of the first starting quarterbacks to ever play in 3 different countries. This year, they're playing in Munich in Germany, which I didn't even know. And they're playing, I think it's Seattle. I think that's going to be an awesome game. I love when they go overseas and play, and I'm really glad to actually see all the London games. You know, John said I'm a Giants fan. We're playing the Packers. Denver's playing, who are they playing? I think the 49ers or the Chiefs. They're Jaguars. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I was way off.
Saints are playing Vikings over there in London, which we will probably be at one of those games, guys.
I hope so. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a long flight for me.
Oh yeah, John
I'm
made
not
that.
a flyer, guys, but that's part of our job. So you think eventually, after all this time, I'd be used to it? Nope, not a flyer, guys.
So the schedule will be out tonight at 7:30 Eastern time. They will have. I guess they're just going to release it right on ESPN. I'm not too positive, but that's just what they're saying now. Unless, you know, everyone. Is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8 o'clock on ESPN. So,
yep.
Man, I'm really looking forward. There's going to be some good matchups. I mean, especially with Miami. There's a bunch of rumors going out there. I take that with a grain of salt when they're doing schedule releases because they'll have leaks, and then all of a sudden you'll watch, and then ends up not being true. But the rumor is that Miami may end up playing Cincinnati Bengals on Christmas Day, and then they're going to open up, going to play Thanksgiving Day as well against the Lions, which should be a win for Miami. And then we've also got opening day. Supposedly rumor is them playing Buffalo in Buffalo. Now, Buffalo's our biggest rival for that division as far as Miami winning it, in my opinion. I honestly believe the Jets improved better than what New England did. If they can put it all, I mean, they're young, but
right.
I like the free agency and everything that they did. So I can see. Sorry, Patriot fans. I I don't know what y'all did with your draft. Maybe Bill Belichick's getting senile in his old age, but he still seems to pull off. He pulls it off.
Yeah.
And you guys have been, you know, you guys made the playoffs. We didn't last year, New England, but you know what? We did sweep you last year, so you can know that going in. And you didn't get better. We got better. So, like I said, Buffalo's still for the AFC East in my opinion. They are top dogs, but Miami's coming, and then getting if they do get Buffalo at the beginning of the year, that's big for them because they won't have to go into the cold in Buffalo to play them in the middle of the year. So could be maybe we can still win there.
Well, like you're still talking about the schedule, I'm just reading also the second week of Monday Night Football is actually going to have a doubleheader. Speaking of the
Yep.
Bills are playing the Titans, and then it would be Eagles versus the Vikings. That'd be pretty good. At least, hey, gives you a doubleheader during the week. I like that.
Yeah, I think Eagles I think Eagles all over the Vikings
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bills all over the Titans. I
Absolutely.
just, I just, again, being a Dolphins fan, I don't see anything out of Tannehill. I mean, yes, he's gotten Tennessee to the playoffs and all that, but everyone who's watching this channel right now knows why Tennessee gets to where they go when they go to the playoffs. It's Derrick Henry.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
and yeah, he was injured last year, but he still came back, and Tannehill had to throw 3 interceptions, and Cincinnati beat him 19-16. So, again, guys, that's why you drafted Malik Willis. And Tannehill coming out and saying it's not his job to mentor this guy. The
I'm telling you, I can't believe I can't find that quote I saw. He did a quote firing back at Tannehill today. I saw it this morning at like 6 in the
yeah,
morning, and I cannot find it now. And it was awesome. It was a really
good.
it was a kick in the balls. I'll tell you that much.
Good,
I
good,
liked it.
because Malik Willis is going to take his job. You know, we got to meet him. For those of you who don't know, is we were 2 weeks ago. We were at the draft. Or, yeah, week and a half, 2 weeks ago. We were in Vegas for the NFL draft, and we were on the red carpet. Got to shake Wayne Newton's hand. That was cool.
That was cool.
Met with Malik Willis, Drake London, Matt Corral, and big shout out to N'Kobe Dean. He introduced us to his parents.
That was cool.
Wonderful family. And our biggest supporter who remembered us from the scouting combine,
Jordan
number 12
Davis.
drafted overall to the Eagles. Let's go, Jordan Hicks.
Thanks, Davis, bro.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm looking at
okay.
two screens here. Jordan Davis. I'm sorry, JD. I'm a moron sometimes, man.
Now, speaking of the draft, man, I know I just told you this a little while ago, but how the heck did the Jaguars sign Trayvon Walker to a $37.4 million rookie contract? I think that's insane. I mean, I know the kid's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I've ever heard of a rookie contract being that big. I mean,
Yeah, quarterback.
well, if it's a quarterback, that's usually one thing. I mean, I know they didn't give Lawrence that kind of money. Trevor Lawrence, he didn't get that much of a check right off the bat.
We can look that up on the sour cap
Yeah,
machine here, but no, I mean, good for Trayvon Walker. I mean, both you and me thought it was going to be Aiden Hutchinson that was going
right.
number one overall. Nice kid as well. But he gets to stay at home in Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, maybe that's a blessing for him or a curse. I don't know. Nothing really good has ever come out of Detroit except Barry Sanders.
That's true. Now, how about this? I'm going to go down a list of 10 top ranked games this season. I don't know why number 10 would be this, but Jacksonville versus the Jets. I think the Jets are going to slaughter them. I mean, just
Really? You think so? I don't know.
they did a lot of good during this offseason, man. They did.
So did Jayville, man. Dude. You still don't get me that. I'm telling you, Jacksonville is
Yeah.
going to be way more improved. Nobody really got to see the talent that Jacksonville had. Not saying that they're making the playoffs, guys. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying Jacksonville's going to be improved, maybe to 7 to 8 wins is what I'm seeing for them. But don't be surprised if they were to make the playoffs, because there's always that surprise team that finishes in the cellar and then all of a sudden they end up making it to the playoffs. But Jacksonville, don't underestimate them. Urban Meyer was their coach last year. That team was a mess. You saw Josh Lambo, their kicker for years, is suing them now because of Meyer hurting him in practice, coming up behind him and kicking him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
his kicking like Meyer, you're a dumbass. You shouldn't even
true.
be in football. And I used to be a huge supporter of you, but everything that's come out over the last few years, what you did to Ohio State and everything, because guys, I am an Ohio State fan as well. Yeah, Meyer should never be allowed to coach in the NFL ever again because he's just trash. He's garbage.
Right on. Well, let's move on to the next one here. Now, who do you think about this matchup? Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. They're saying that's a ranked number 9 for being a really
Depends.
good game.
Depends. It's not going to be a good game. Cleveland's going to walk all over Houston. Let's be real about that. But the question is, does Deshaun Watson play? Because they still have not come out and said whether or not Deshaun Watson's even going to be
able to go
suspended.
Well, yeah, because he still has the 22 lawsuits against him. I thought that was going to be done.
He's got to finish all that out. Like there's no what do you call it? I'm sitting here brain farting YouTube. Anyhow, there's no criminal charges. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
No criminal charges on him. So, I mean, in theory, he should be able to play. But also, too, all this going on goes against the NFL's code of conduct policy. So he is going to be suspended. So it just depends. If he's there, it won't even matter. Regardless if he's there or not, Cleveland's going to walk all over Houston, although I do like Davis Mills, their quarterback. I think he has some upside, but they're still probably at least 2 years from competing because of the huge steal that Chris Greer was able to do for the Miami Dolphins, what he got for Laramie Tunsil, and what that trade is still giving them to this day and following next year. It's a gift that keeps on giving, so thank you, Laramie Tunsil.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of Miami Dolphins, they're coming in number 8 playing against the 49ers. Now, the reason I like this is because, Mike McDaniel came from the 49ers.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be kind of an advantage for the Dolphins. But on the other hand, I know Shanahan also knows him.
Go both ways. Yeah, it's going to go both ways.
Just depends
on who has a better defense.
Right. And, just see who the mentors are mentoring and all that kind of fun shit, and hopefully they win. I'd say Miami for that, but that's going to be a really good game. I don't know when that
it'll be a
is.
good game. And then also, too, is Jimmy Garoppolo, is he going to sit there and be healthy? Is he going to be traded? Is it going to be the Trey Lance show? I don't know.
I think if they were going to trade Jimmy G, they would have done it by now, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, let's move on here. We got Baltimore Ravens and the Bengals. Now, that game's going to be good.
That's going to be decent.
That's going to be a good game. I love the Bengals, don't get me wrong, but I really think the Ravens probably going to pull that one out. Unless, if there's the injuries, unless there's... If their offensive line is still kind of how they played in the Super Bowl, the Ravens are going to win.
Oh, yeah.
But
we'll
see.
Cincinnati, they made the moves to fix the offensive line, getting Ted Karras, Alex Kappa, Lyle Collins. Their offensive line should be fixed. But again, it depends on their scheme, how quickly they gel.
Right.
But I don't see Burrow getting hit like he was last year.
I hope
you would think with the money they spent for the offensive line, he wouldn't be getting hit. And you want to protect him because Burrow's a stud.
Right. Okay, let's see. This game's going to be good too. I'm still going to take the Super Bowl champs, the Rams, over the Bucks anyway. But everyone still was on the Tom Brady bandwagon. I'm thinking, I honestly don't even know if the guy's going to play after that contract. I'm sorry, I'd be like.
The one he signed with Fox?
Fox, yeah, man, I'd be done. I'd be running.
$375 million in the bank. Let's go.
Let's go. But still, it should be a good game, Out of those two, though, I'm sorry.
Just see him play, honestly, with at his age.
Mm-hmm.
Just the high level he's been able to stay at. I want to see if he can continue doing it.
Right.
if you continue doing that and your heart's still in the game and you're willing to put it all out there, go for it, man.
Do it, right? All right, number 5. We got the L.A. Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Why would that be ranked 5?
I know.
I don't know.
Vegas versus the Chargers, dude. Raiders. Literally before we came on our channel here to go ahead and talk about the schedule, we were just looking at the Raiders.
Quarterback.
Team.
Yeah.
Their team, and they just are making a trade to get Jared Stidham from New England, which, Dave, you made a good point. Josh McDaniels being their coach, maybe that was his guy that he wanted over in New England.
Right.
But, I mean, Derek Carr's locked up. Their offense is nasty. Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake. Like I said, Derek Carr's a stud.
Yeah.
Darren Waller. Defensively, they picked up Chandler Jones from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Still have Crosby. And then they picked up Rocky Sin, corner from Indianapolis. But I still give the edge to the Chargers. Their defense, they just got Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah, they're going to be nasty.
Matt Boza. J.C. Jackson, one of the best corners. Like I said, I think he's a young Xavier Howard.
Mm-hmm.
They're so stacked.
Oh,
they
yeah.
really are. So we'll see what happens, though. I mean, anything can happen. It's a division game. For all I know, the Jets could surprise and beat Miami.
Right.
It's not happening, Jets fans. It's not.
I don't know, buddy. We'll see.
They are much scarier this year, though, Jets fans. I do, like I said, we liked y'all's draft.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's our client Vale, isn't it?
Yep.
He just called me, too.
Yeah, so our UFC fighter, guys, he's mad excited because he's getting his first fight. It's going to be a pay-per-view event on June 4th in Tampa. And anyhow, he's got his first fight against Tyler Martin. Tyler, you better be looking out, boy, because Val, his nickname's the Sandman, and there's a reason why they call him the Sandman, because, dude, he gets one hit on you.
You're
He
good.
gets one good hit on you, you're going to sleep, buddy. So just hope you're watching, Tyler. Hope you are. You better be ready for him. Nah, he's a good kid, guys. Very, very hyper. We'll have him on the show. He's very, very hyper. But he's a bantamweight, 135 pounds. He's gonna be a good fighter. He's heart's in the right spot, and so we'll see what happens. Though June 4th, guys, if you can check it out, it's World Class Fighting League 32. We'll be fighting in against Tyler Martin. So let's get back to football.
All right, where do we leave off? Rank 4 of the top 10 games this season. Green Bay versus Buffalo. Man, I gotta say, I don't know.
Is it in Buffalo or Green Bay?
I think it hasn't been released yet, but I'm pretty sure it's in Orchard Park. Oh, wait. Yep, Orchard Park. It's in New York. So,
Buffalo.
Yep.
Buffalo gets it.
I think Buffalo will kill them, but the Green Bay's used to the cold, too. But
I'm not even worried about that. I think Green Bay's lost too much. I really think Devontae Adams being gone, I think that's really going to affect Aaron Rodgers big time.
Oh,
as
sure.
well as MVC, Marcus Van, and we can never pronounce this guy's Skellen or whatever.
Yeah. MVC.
Anyhow, he went over to, I believe, Kansas City.
Yep.
And, I think Rodgers doesn't have as much weapons as he did last year, and they should have went last year. So, yeah, I think Buffalo takes that one.
All right, yeah, I'm on the same boat with you, my man. Now, number 3, it's Kansas City Chiefs versus the Bucks. Now, I know that's just a repeat of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, from 2 years ago.
But the Chiefs without Tyreek Hill, I don't know, man. I don't know how good, like we just said, MVC there and Juju Smith-Schuster being the Chief now. I don't know. I don't know what to even think. I know Kansas City has a heck of a lot more weapons than that. Their defense is pretty
you
good.
Still got Kelsey and stuff, but I'm going to go out on a limb. I've been saying it. I would not be surprised to see, because that division, the AFC West, is a gauntlet with Denver getting Russell Wilson, Oakland, the Chargers improving.
Yeah.
Chiefs, you ain't winning. I don't see the Chiefs win the division this year, and I would not be surprised. And I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. I can see the Chiefs finishing dead last.
Mom, I wouldn't know about dead last, but yeah, we could
Because
be.
the Raiders have improved. I like what the Raiders have on paper. I like the Chargers and Denver.
Yeah,
But they're all going to beat each other up. So, I mean, that's the thing. They all got to play each other twice.
right,
So, I mean, it's going to. What matters there, you win your division games, you're fine.
right,
I think they're all going to be beating each other up. And it's the games that aren't in the division are going to be more important this year than they would have in the past.
right. Now, speaking of Denver, Denver is playing Seattle. This is ranked number 2. I think that's going to be a great game.
That's going to be fun.
Excuse me. Especially to watch Russell Wilson beat the crap out of his own team, his old team.
And wave to Pete Carroll.
Yeah, as he's
I
running
love
away.
Pete Carroll. He's a character.
I love Pete Carroll. I think he's great.
I know.
I mean, I know he really wanted Russell Wilson to stay. I mean, I remember even he had an interview not too long ago on ESPN. I mean, it says until it wasn't meaningful anymore for Russell Wilson. That's when he didn't give a crap anymore. But
Yeah.
Russell wanted it out a while ago, man, and
Yeah, he's been one now, and good for him getting out of there. You know, I mean, he was tired of getting hit. They weren't fixing the offensive line. His running backs kept getting hurt. I mean, there's only so much a guy can take punishment before, and if
he's done.
management isn't fixing the problem, you're not going to want to be back there. That's how you have a short career. So,
I'm taking Denver in that matchup.
oh yeah.
Now the number one. Who do you think's number one, John? What do you think the number one game is?
Probably. I'm gonna say either Buffalo versus Cincinnati
Close.
or Buffalo versus the Rams.
Buffalo versus the Chiefs.
Ew.
I don't know why that is either. But at least you picked Buffalo. You got half right, man. Yeah. I think that's a crazy matchup too. But I don't understand why. I mean, they say the reason why, and as I'm reading it, it said the scheduling gods delivering a rematch of the best game of 2021 season.
It was though.
It was a great game. The playoff game. Oh,
the playoff game's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bro, Buffalo had it.
Mm-hmm.
They had it. Their defense could not stop
You're right.
Chiefs from just going down. What they have like 18 seconds. Oh man, Buffalo fans. And you know what? What if that's a sign of things to come? As good as Buffalo is on paper, but you know nobody's crowned a champion by being a paper champion. You got to go on the field and play.
Right.
Could you imagine? What if Buffalo goes and shits the bed?
I hope not,
Seriously,
man.
what if they end up coming out and they finish in the cellar? It's not going to happen.
Oof.
I mean,
But don't say it. Don't say it.
What are they going to do if Josh Allen gets hurt?
Oof. Who is their backup? I can't remember who.
Trubisky no more because Trubisky
Right.
went to Pittsburgh.
The Pittsburgh. So that's who I don't know who their backup is either now.
But you know what? I gotta look that up, Buffalo fans, because I don't want to.
Go out
I don't
sounding
want to
dumb.
because I love Josh Allen.
I love
Only
Josh Allen.
when he plays my Dolphins, but the kid is super talented. I'm
Right.
glad to see because first couple years you could see talent there, but he was one of the most inaccurate people. Oh yeah, y'all are in trouble. Y'all are in a lot of trouble if Josh Allen goes down. Y'all's backup is Case Keenum.
Oi. Oi.
He had one good season with Minnesota, y'all.
Oh no. Well, it could be worse. How about that? But Case Keenum, man, oh God. I just remember watching him in Denver.
Signed with Buffalo. Really, y'all stole Miami? Man, I like Stu Johnson. Oh well.
Yep.
Too bad he's y'all's fourth running back. But then again, I don't even know what Miami is going to do. I don't even. Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert. They just signed Sony Michel, and you got Myles Gaskin, so that's a mess there too. In a good way, though. That's called depth. So good for you, Buffalo.
Right.
But James Cook's going to be y'all starter. I love James Cook.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, they got Singletary slotted in as the one, but I would not be surprised to see James Cook end up taking over that number one spot.
Oh yeah, buddy. Well, let's switch it up a little bit here, man. Let's go talk about a little hockey playoffs.
Yeah, let's get it, dude. Because
Let's see. Who do you want to bring up first? The Hurricanes and Bruins? I mean, they're still going on. Seems pretty big.
you know what? One thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Florida Panthers. Let's go, baby.
Let's
I really
go.
was worried. I was worried about y'all because y'all keep choking in the playoffs when y'all make it. But good on y'all for taking a 3 games to 2 lead last night, and y'all could have easily lost to the Capitals. They were down 3-0 with the series tied 2-2, 3-0 in the second period. And in the last 7 minutes, 58 seconds, Panthers go ahead, put up 3 goals to tie it going into the third, and eventually win it. Chris Verhage with 2 goals. Yo, way to come back, man. And that's something that the Florida Panthers are known for. Uh, they should call them the cardiac cats instead of comeback killers because they led the league this year with 29 come from behind victories from the second period, which, and they wonder why people have heart palpitations and cardiac arrhythmias.
Right?
But no, good for them. Big game tonight though. You got the Leafs Lightning with the Leafs lead, and Toronto's up 3-2.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, Lightning. I do not know. You guys may be getting put out tonight.
I hope so.
I have not liked the way they've looked against the Leafs, and even towards the end of the regular season, man, Tampa Bay just does not look like Tampa Bay. I don't know what's going on, but if they're gonna go ahead and make a go at a three-peat, they've got to win the next 2 games against the Leafs. I don't see it happening. I really don't.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't either. I think the Leafs are going to take them over real quick. I mean, I know they already lead in the series, but I think they're going to take them out tonight and it'll be over.
Mm-hmm.
They play tonight at 7:30. Me personally, I can't believe my Rangers actually came back and beat the Penguins 5-3.
Yeah.
That I just looked up and I'm like, holy crap. One guy got his first playoff goal now. I'm like, man, you guys got to be kidding me. Like, I mean, as long as that goalie can do something, we should be all right.
Get benched again.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotta keep it up. But I know they have what's that? They won Wednesday night, Game 5. So now, what is the series tied 3-3? Do you know?
With the Rangers Pens?
Yeah,
No, Penguins still up 3-2.
they're still up 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because Game 6 is. Never mind.
Yeah, because that's what we were talking about
Game 5.
when
That's
we
right.
recorded for the radio show yesterday was how hard that's going to be for the Rangers to come back.
Right.
Down 3-1.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got the Hurricanes. I think Hurricanes are going to put the Boston Bruins out tonight. They're up 3-2. No need to talk about that. The Hurricanes are a class above themselves over Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota, St. Louis. St. Louis leads that series 3-2. Love to see the Minnesota Wild come back and win that series, but do think the Blues are going to take it. And then I think this is going to probably be the best hockey game of the night. Is going to be it's a late game at 10 p.m. on TBS. Edmonton Oilers against the LA Kings with LA leading 3-2. I think the Oilers are going to win that and force a Game 7. Then it'll be a toss-up for Game 7.
I hope so. That'd be cool too.
Edmonton, man, for whatever reason, just can't put it together. They're such a talented roster, and they just every year in the playoffs, or they either miss the playoffs, make the playoffs, and they're one and done. I don't get it. They're way too talented of a team.
Right.
But, oh well. But all right, man. Well, I guess we could wrap this up because we're probably getting high up there. People don't, we'll be posting out other videos and stuff, guys. But yeah, definitely check us out. We'll post on here as big news breaks, go over some sports. Again, be sure to check us out on bgradio.com every Saturday, 12 p.m. noon time, Eastern Standard Time to 1 p.m. Again, that's Sports Talk with Elite Access Sports Management. And then, yeah, guys, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, man. Like I said, we've got big things coming. Like I said, we'll be having some athletes on here talking with you guys. So we're excited, man. We thank you guys for viewing. We love y'all, and we will see you in the next video.
All right, guys, take it easy, man. Talk to you all later. Peace.